You are a creator being, and you have come into this incarnation to realize your power as a creator and express it in who you choose to become and the reality that you create. And through shifting your state of being, you can create a new type of experience. What is up, Ascenders? My name is Bryan Henry. I'm the founder of Together We Ascend and the Ascend Academy over at togetherweascend.com. And in this video, we are going to be talking about how through a shift in your state of being, you can recreate your reality and create for yourself a new type of experience, any experience that you wish. You've heard it before. You are pure energy, pure consciousness. And everything is energy. You're projecting your consciousness into the reality that you are creating yourself. A reality that is comprised of the substance of energy and consciousness and the intermingling of the two. And that which is of physical form is energy coming into a denser, slower vibration that becomes more readily available to your consciousness and then becomes perceived of through the senses. And so the way that this process unfolds, the way that this plays out, would be very helpful to look upon this, your physical reality, as being a school and a mirror. And here's what I mean by this. Your physical reality acts as a mirror, reflecting onto you an external representation of what is being held within you in your energetic field, held within you in your thoughts, your feelings, your beliefs. These all comprise and make up your internal state of being. And this gets projected out into the experience that you're creating for yourself. And as such, your reality is showing you what is going on internally within you. And in this way, your reality is the greatest teacher, helping you cultivate a greater awareness of who you are and who you are becoming. And this is why I like to say that this world, this reality is a school in which you're cultivating this understanding, because you've come here to learn, to grow, to evolve into a greater being, into a more self-actualized, self-realized version of yourself. And this is the way that this mirror mechanism plays out, if you will. Through the creative process, you're learning and growing, and what it is you're creating is helping you deepen in your understanding of self. And this insight continues to fuel your creative process in what you choose to create for yourself. And so the way that we utilize this mechanism, we take full advantage of it and our understanding of it to consciously create, is in this understanding we can realize that it's in the embodiment of the frequency of the thoughts, the beliefs, and state of expectation that aligns with the reality that you want to create. It's through the embodiment of this that you will then begin to see your physical reality reflect onto you what it is you wish to experience. But it must first start as this embodiment, this internal embodiment of the thoughts, the beliefs that align with this, the embodiment of your highest vision of self. And this is where we get into the importance of your self-concept. Your thoughts and your beliefs around who you are will directly play into what you receive in your reality. Because these outside energies, what you may perceive of as being outside of you, is just here to help you understand yourself better and what you're thinking and believing. And so what you receive from that will be in direct relation to your beliefs around who you are, what you feel worthy of, what you feel deserving of. And that's why we must start with our self-concept, our thoughts, our beliefs around ourselves. Now here's the thing. It can't just be that. It can't just be the thinking about ourselves. We aren't going to be able to sit in a meditation and think our way to the reality that we create, because there's 3 ingredients at play here. Your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions. And alignment in the 3 of these, alignment in these 3 ingredients is the catalyst for the manifestation of your vision. Your thought acts as the seed to what will blossom into form. Your feeling is the life force, the energy that nurtures that seed. The stronger degree of feeling and emotion that a thought is backed up by, the more creative power that is being instilled in that thought. I'm going to say it again because that's so key. The more feeling and emotion that is brought alongside a thought, that is happening alongside thought, that energy of that feeling is what's going to nurture that thought and give it life. So it becomes of primary importance to feed your positive aligned thinking with strong positive emotion, giving it more life. And the intensity of that emotions determines the amount of energy that you're bringing into this thought, allowing for more powerful, faster manifestation to occur. Now the action. The action is the experiencing of that manifestation. See, here's where a lot of people get stuck. They so heavily focus on the action, the doing to make things happen, without first addressing the internal state of being, that the action ends up feeling like a sense of struggle. It becomes very difficult to act as a person that you don't believe yourself to be. But have you ever noticed how once you start to build momentum with something in your life, once you start to get into a habit of something in your life, it becomes so much more natural and effortless to continue to do that thing? Well, that's because that habit forming is reshaping your self-concept. It's reshaping your thoughts around who you are. Someone that is consistently going to the gym starts to think of themselves as someone that's a healthy person, active person. And that self-concept is backed up by the actions that we take in our life. You aren't going to be able to sit and reshape your self-concept without taking the necessary actions to support yourself in these empowered beliefs around who you are. The actions, again, is the means by which we play out our self-concept. So it goes both ways. We have to take into account both how we are thinking about ourselves as well as who we are being in the world. And as we do, as we align thoughts, feelings, and actions, as we plant the seed of thought, infuse it with the life of energy that comes through feeling, and we play it out in our experience, the manifestation of what we are creating in our energy, in our consciousness, through our actions. This catalyzes the experience of our highest vision, of our intentions. So these are the ingredients. Thinking with clarity around what it is you intend on, thinking positively in alignment with feeling worthy and deserving of actualizing these intentions, believing oneself to be this in this here and now, not pushing it off into the future as something that will be experienced in the future, it's something that you'll become in the future, but being it in this here and now, to the embodiment of the the feeling that gives this thought, this experience, this self-concept life. Feeling as though you already are that, being that, and playing it out in your experience by being that higher expression of self in your deed, in who you being in this world through your action. This is the means by which you shift your state and you shift your experience. Ascenders, before we go here, one last thing I'd like to put out there for you all, to offer you all. Very excited about this, is the activation process. A process that I've downloaded, channeled, brought through to support lightworkers who have heard the call to serve and activating their higher purpose. A process that takes one through a process of cultivating clarity around what they want for themselves in their lives, as well as what they want to give to this world. A process of establishing clarity around the gift that we came here to give. Into integrating this expression of self, integrating one's higher self, that will then play out in the actions that we take, because that's what this process leads into. Stepping into our divine purpose. First, finding that clarity around how to go about doing this. What is it that you came here to give? And then stepping into giving that gift. This activation process is a program that I was offering as a premium program for about a year now to members that were enrolling in and investing in the Ascend Academy. I've recently made the decision that I'm going to open things up. Moving forward, there is the option to undergo this process for free. Here's how this is going to work. If upon completion of this process, you'd like a partial or full refund of your money, I would be happy to provide you that. I'm giving you the option to choose what you believe this experience was worth for you. And so if that means asking for a partial refund and paying a price cheaper than what you fully invested, you can get that. And if that means asking for a full refund, if it feels in alignment for you to have gone through that for free, I will provide you that too. And if you'd like to pay more or keep things as it was with the deposit that you put in initially, again, it's all good, because I'm doing this for two reasons. One, I am here to serve. I put my purpose of serving the shift in consciousness above everything. And so I know that this process has the potential to help many light workers activate a gift within them that in them giving will support our collective. And so if I can support an individual that is here in the intention of serving the all, then that's something that, again, is of my higher purpose, and it's something I'm going to do. And so I'm not going to let money be the reason why an individual doesn't go through this. And the second reason I'm doing this is to provide a little bit of an incentive for those that are ready to take their purpose seriously by showing the commitment to complete this process. Because again, the refund can only be requested upon completion. So if you're ready to serve, if you heard that call and you're ready to go all in with this, and you show that in your commitment to the activation process, the activation of your higher purpose, you get the reward, the incentive of choosing what it is that you offer, if anything, in return as a financial energy exchange. And so if you're interested and ready to initiate the activation process, there will be a link in the description down below to get started. I'm looking forward to seeing more of you in your activated state. Anyways, Ascenders, that is going to be it for this video. If you enjoyed it, hit that thumbs up down below and drop us a comment. Are you in your power as a conscious creator? Are you manifesting your dreams and your higher purpose? And lastly, if you're not yet subscribed to the channel and you'd like more like this one that will support you in activating your higher consciousness, divine purpose, and infinite potential. Be sure to subscribe via the button down below. Thank you again for being here, and until next time, keep ascending.